In ancient times, a tale unfolded between three remarkable figures that would shape the destiny of two nations. Let me tell you about Ben-Hadad, the powerful king of Syria, the prophet Elisha of Israel, and Hazael, a servant whose fate would take an unexpected turn. Ben-Hadad ruled Syria with might, commanding vast armies and striking fear into neighboring kingdoms. But even the mightiest can fall, and when illness struck the king, he found himself confined to his bed, wrestling with uncertainty about his future. In his desperation, Ben-Hadad turned to an unlikely source, Elisha, the prophet of Israel, his kingdom's traditional enemy. This wasn't just any prophet. Elisha was known throughout the land for his profound connection to God and his ability to perform miraculous acts. He was a successor to the great prophet Elijah, and his reputation had spread far beyond Israel's borders. The king sent his trusted servant, Hazael, to seek Elisha's counsel. Carrying magnificent gifts from Damascus, 40 camel loads of the finest goods, Hazael stood before the prophet, asking whether his master would recover from his illness. But this meeting was more than just a simple consultation. Elisha, with his divine insight, looked at Hazael with such intensity that it made the servant uncomfortable. The prophet began to weep, foreseeing the terrible events that would unfold. He saw the violence Hazael would bring, the cities he would burn, and the lives he would take. When Hazael asked why the prophet was weeping, the prophet told Hazael that Ben-Hadad would indeed recover from his illness, but, and here's the twist, he would die by other means. Elisha knew that Hazael would assassinate Ben-Hadad and take the throne for himself. Elisha revealed the harsh truth to Hazael, and said he would become king of Syria and bring great suffering to the people of Israel. Shocked by this prophecy, Hazael protested, claiming he was but a humble servant. Yet, true to the prophecy, when Hazael returned to Damascus, despite bringing the message of recovery, he took a thick cloth, soaked it in water, and smothered the king in his bed. Just as Elisha had foreseen, Hazael became the new king of Syria. This story teaches us about the complex nature of power, prophecy, and human destiny. It shows how seemingly ordinary people can rise to positions of great influence, and how divine knowledge can reveal the darkness lurking in human hearts. Most importantly, it reminds us that our actions, whether good or evil, can have far-reaching consequences that echo through history. The tale of these three men, a king, a prophet, and a servant-turned-king, continues to resonate with us today, showing how power can corrupt and how prophecy can unveil the true nature of those who seek it. Their story serves as a timeless reminder that our choices shape not only our own destiny, but the fate of others as well.